Hey, good morning. Good to be back with you. Yesterday, I was working in Texas and I had the opportunity to work with, I think, is just really an elite team. And as I sat there and I observed and interacted with them, I mean, you could just tell the chemistry in the room and the trust that they had with each other and how they worked with each other and collaborated, but also a lot of strong debate and how they pushed back on each other, but they were able to, again, work together and collaborate and find answers to these complex problems. At a break, I said to the leader, the boss of this team, I said, resiliency is something that if there is one characteristic or attribute, I have to say, it's unbelievable how mentally resilient this team is. And I said, if you had to really define, a couple characteristics about what makes this team so resilient, what makes you so resilient, and he did not hesitate 1 second. He said, well, my faith. I rely on my faith. He said, number two, he said, down here in Texas, we have a saying that when that horse bucks you off, you pick yourself back up and you get on the horse. You don't ask the horse why you bucked me off. You don't analyze the horse. You just get back on the horse and do the best that you can. And he said, he said, the other thing is, he said, I rely on this team. He said, there are going to be days when I'm down and I know that I can find encouragement. And he said, and I can find strength in this team. And he said, maybe that's too simple, but he said, for me, it's just all about faith, getting back up on that horse. And it's this team right here that gives me strength and encouragement. And I thought to myself, boom, writing that one down, make sure that I can quantify that. But that's what I see in really elite teams. I see that mental resiliency, and I see people who fail and get back up, get on that horse, and move ahead. Pretty simple message. It's one that I'm certainly going to embrace as I work this week, and I wish you a great weekend. Have a good week. I'll see you next week. This is Pete Kunk, Built to Lead.